Hey guys, it's Ipod right here. Today I am going to do the setup of the iPod Touch 4G. And I know my background kind of looks cool because, it says Mercy and then you can see a Lamborghini there. Yeah, so it's swag right there. I got this background from Google Images. I just typed in Mercy by Kanye West, Jay-Z, Big Sean, and I just got this picture and it kind of looks good because the first word of Mercy, of the song Mercy, is Lamborghini Mercy. So as you can see, it says, you see a Lamborghini and then Mercy. So that's why I like this picture. So anyway, let's get it on. So we take our connector and plug it in to my computer. So it's booting up. And we'll just open iTunes. So, yep. So as you can see, I have a lot of music like House Party, Young, Wild and Free, all stuff. All good stuff right here I got. So we have to look from my brother's iPod somewhere. It's supposed to pop up. I don't know where it could be. There we go. My brother's iPod is connecting. There we go, iPod Touch. So we just wait, let it, do all the settings. Welcome to your new iPod. Let's get started. Register your iPod to stay up to date with important information about your new iPod and get faster access to computers. Let's set up your iTunes Store account. Register later. I don't want my brother doesn't have an iTunes account, so he doesn't want it. He told me he just wants music, all my music, and that's it. And some apps. So we'll just double click that or something. No, there's supposed to be something. I don't want to eject yet. Oh, I think I need to register. Alright. So let me just register. I have read, agrees. Everybody knows this. Click. Do we click? Say I have read. So continue. And now it says restore from the backup of Brian's iPod. That's my brother's iPod's name. This computer has previously been synced with an iPod to or another iOS device set up as a new iPod. Yeah, restore from Brian's. So okay, restored. Alright, so technically I have a feeling that we got the new version. So we'll set up as new iPod and then continue. And we'll write not my iPod, but we'll put Brian's. So we got Brian, Brian's iPod. Automatically sing songs to my iPod. Automatically add photos to my iPod. Sync apps to my iPod. Yeah, those two are fine. Apps and songs is all that he wants. And done. So as you could see, it's syncing in progress. Sync in progress. So this, guys, will be a long time, but it's worth waiting, you know. Right after this, I'm never touching. Right after this video, and after I show you the review, I'm never touching this iPod ever again. It's cursed. So guys, yeah. While we're waiting, let's talk. What's one thing I gotta talk about? Oh yeah, as you could see, my my beats that I showed you, they're still working. Very good, very nice. Most of you got Beats. You know, Beats are like the #1 headphones now. You know, I also got to tell you guys a story about a time when I got lost in the mall. So technically, me, Brian, and my mom were at Costco. All right, and me and Brian went to go buy a sled. It was like December or something, and we went to go buy. My mom went to go buy food, and then me and Brian went to go buy sleds for snowing and riding down the hill and all that stuff. So we bought sleds, and we were happy, but my mom said we could only buy one, so we bought only one, and it could have fit two people in it. So we bought it, all right, and my mom. And technically my mom said follow me. So we were following my mom, and then all of a sudden we just got lost. And then now you're seeing two kids, about like one's 8, one's like 6, and they're both lost in a big gigantic food market. So I was like scared and wandering around looking for my mom. I'm like screaming, Mom, come here, and you know, we were crying and all that stuff. Then I realized, oh wait, my dad said, you know, you always have to stay where you are. That's the #1 thing, guys. If you ever get lost, just stay where you are. Your mom or somebody, your relatives or somebody will come and find you. Just stay where you are. Don't go anywhere. So yeah, so we stayed where we were, and then technically about a few minutes later, my mom came and said, oh my god, what you guys are doing here? I told you guys to follow me. And then, you know, me and my mom were having an argument and, you know, a lot of stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And that's the time I told my mom I want a phone. So my first ever phone was a Samsung, I don't know, Samsung something. It was actually a Samsung phone. Did you ever guys hear of the Samsung Flight? So technically, if you guys heard of the Samsung Flight, just imagine that it's the smaller version of that phone. I don't know what the name of it was, but it's a smaller version of that. So technically, that was my first ever phone. Then I moved on to an iPhone 3G, my dad's old phone, and technically he said give it to my cousin because my cousin lives in India and he didn't have a phone that time, so I gave it to him. So then my third phone was a Samsung Flight, like what I just before said, and then after the Samsung Flight, a lot of people were having iPhones in my school. So then I told my dad, can I get an iPhone? He's like, yeah, sure. That was my like fourth phone. My iPhone 4 was my fourth phone. And my fifth phone is the LG Thrill. And now I'm using that still. And then when I first got the LG Thrill, I was like, it was such a thrill. Sorry guys. It was such a thrill. And you know, I used it and all stuff. Then all of a sudden the thrill just, you know, went away. You know, like magically disappeared into outer space. So technically when I got the thrill, everybody else was starting to get iPhones. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, you know, I was like, you know, man, you know, I was like saying, oh my god, I wonder what will my dad say if I ask him if I can get my iPhone 4 back. Because my mom said, me and my mom both hate the LG Thrill. We both got the same phone, but now we both hate it. So I told my mom, I want to switch back to my iPhone 4. She's like, she said okay, but I don't know what my dad says. My dad will say I didn't really ask him yet. So, you know. So my mom's going to go back to her Samsung flight. I'm going to go back to my iPhone 4. You know, and everything will be that, if my dad ever says yes. So yeah. What's another story I could tell you guys? What's another story I could tell you guys? Oh yeah. Recently, my dad was reading a newspaper one day, and it said about a dog that saved this guy's life, and from a burning fire. I mean, there was a building caught on fire somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And then the dog escaped the fire, but the man was still stuck in there. So when the police fighters couldn't, not the police fighters, firefighters, sorry. When the firefighters couldn't, rescue the man, the dog barked from the burning building, and the firefighters found the dog and the guy, and they're both okay, you know, but that dog saved that man's life, you know, otherwise, who knows, that guy could have been dead right now. So my dad read that article, and he says he's not a dog person, he's most likely a cat person, but right after reading that article, my dad's like saying, okay, we gotta get a dog. So I'm getting a dog, yeah. I don't know when I'm getting a dog. I am getting the dog right after I come back from my California trip. So we're going to get the dog, and I'll show you the dog and what type of see. I could just tell you the type right now. It's a poodle terrier. The poodle, we don't know. We don't know what type of poodle it is. And the terrier, we don't know. So the terrier is the dad, the poodle's the mom, and they had 6 adorable childrens. And my God, when you look at them, they are so cute, I swear to God. Not to be really gooey here, but really, they are really cute. No joke. So yeah, guys, this thing will take a long time to load and, you know, all that stuff. So that's the end of my 2 stories. I'll tell you more, yeah. So see you guys soon, and hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, you know, like this video, comment on this, you know, and it will really support me. And until then, sword.